to another episode of Jam TV. So, in case you guys don't know, I am competing in the Maxim Cover Girl, and I need all of you jammers to go out there and click on the link and vote for your girl, J Cass. It's up to you guys to take me to the next level. Right now, I'm in the group level, and if I make it, I go to quarterfinals, then semifinals, and then finals. And your girl can be on the front cover of Maxim magazine. So in the description below, I'm gonna provide the link. So click on the link. You can go on Facebook and vote there for a free vote, or you can do it by your credit card by entering your information. It charges you a pending dollar of $1, and then it comes off. They just wanna verify that you're a true and a real person, and they don't charge you. So please go out and vote. And if you want to do a Warriors vote, this goes to all the wounded veterans who have served our country. So if you want to donate, that also goes to me for votes, as well as the veterans. And they also have days where they do double votes. So like, for example, if you get 100 votes, it's 200 votes. So vote for your girl, J Cass. Link in the description below. So jammers, I'm not sure if you guys know, but I'm currently working on my album. I just got done with my Spanish song, and I think you guys are gonna love it. And I'm gonna be releasing my album in March, the month of my son's birthday. And I just can't wait for you guys to hear the new project. You're gonna love it. And I'm very, very proud of myself. I put my feelings, wrote all the songs, and I'm just very grateful that I could have this opportunity to share with you guys and not hold back and just put my heart out on the line. And I hope you guys support it, so stay tuned for that. So today what we're gonna discuss is living with Hashimoto's disease. I currently found out that I have been diagnosed with Hashimoto's disease, and it explains a lot of reasons of why I'm feeling this way. So in case if you guys don't know, Hashimoto's disease is a type of hypothyroidism. Right here's your thyroid, and basically it attacks your antibodies. Like it thinks that they're bad when they're really good. So what it causes is your metabolism to completely slow down. And I found out I had this last year actually. And you know, I would tell my husband, I'm like, man, I slept 10 hours and I feel like I just got hit by a dump truck. Like no matter how much sleep I got, no matter how many hours of sleep I would get, I always felt tired. I mean, I felt so tired. And me, I've always been athletic. I played 3 sports. I lettered in cross country, basketball, and track. I've always been boom, 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 go, 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 run, run, run. And like I always have had this adrenaline where I could just keep pushing and going. And my mom would always be like, how could you just move like this and never be tired? So last year I finally started discovering, I'm like, something isn't right. No matter what, I'm always tired. I feel like lifeless, like I have no energy. I don't feel vibrant like I used to feel. And it was really affecting my energy, my mood, my vibe, and also interacting with Jesse, because it was like I wanted to do all these things, but it was like I dreaded to wake up and feel tired all the time. So then I started getting into drinking Monster drinks, and that's what led me to the energy drinks drinking, because it gave me like that boost to push through and run with my son and play with my son and things like that. And jammers, some of the signs of hypothyroidism or Hashimoto's disease, because they both kind of fall in the same category, is lethargicness, sluggishness, brittle nails, hair loss. Your hair is really dry. Being irritable also is another sign of Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism. Some people have low sex drive. Some people have constipation. So just depending on who you are, you can have either all of those or one of those. The main thing I had was sluggishness, fatigue, lethargicness. I was so tired. I just felt like sleeping all day. No matter how much sleep I would get, it would not matter. Like I noticed I was gaining this massive amount of weight. For example, like one day I'd be 2 pounds, then all of a sudden I went 5 pounds. Then all of a sudden within 1 week I gained 10 pounds. I was like, something's wrong. Like something ain't right. Like I'm working out even longer. I'm eating less. I changed my eating habits and I'm still gaining weight. Like this usually doesn't happen. Usually when I do this, I'll like trim down super, super fast. Like what's going on? It was doing the opposite. So that's what made me go to the doctor and get tested. So how I found out I had this, you have to get blood work done, right? So I went to the doctor and they did a test. They did a TSH test on me. And sure enough, my T4 count came back elevated. So they were like, you have hypothyroidism. And I'm like, Okay, what does that mean? They're like, well, your metabolism has dramatically slowed down and it'll be easy for you to gain weight. And that's why you're always tired. And then I went home and I started doing more research, and I'm like, okay, there's different types of hypothyroidism, like Hashimoto's. Now, women in general are more prone to get Hashimoto disease than men. That's just the way it is. And they say there's no real reason why you get this. Like, there's not like a thing where they say, oh, you get this because you ate like this, or you get this because that. There's all these stories around where people say you can reverse this and things like that. I've done enough research, and I feel like once you get Hashimoto's disease, you got it. Like, that's it. Yeah, you can do things to make yourself feel better, but I don't think you just completely like reverse it, like get rid of it forever. So they say that it could be for a couple reasons. So my doctor said genetics plays a big role in this. She said your genes, somebody in your family must have this issue or something down the line. So I've been doing research, and I just found out that my dad's sister had her thyroid taken and removed. And I also found out that my dad's brothers have had it. And then my grandmother, who's 99, also has thyroid issues. So I guess it makes sense. I guess it's a genetic kind of thing, you know? Some people say it's what you eat. For example, if you're not getting enough iodine, or you're not eating enough fish or things like that, and you're lacking, that most likely you can get the Hashimoto's because of that. So there's no really like definition in the book that says you got it because of this or this or this. But doctors feel like it's a genetic thing, and I feel like it's a genetic thing too. Kind of like people that, you know, they have family that have heart attacks or cholesterol problems or diabetes. I feel like all of this is in our gene pool. So what I've been doing is I went to the doctor. She told me I had Hashimoto's. No, first it was she told me I had hypothyroidism. Then I was like, well, how do I know like what kind of hypothyroidism? She said we have to do an antibody test. When they did that, sure enough, it came back that my thyroid somewhat has been deteriorating because my antibodies have been attacking it, and this medicine that I'm on now, Trinosant, is helping my thyroid function normally. So the generic brand for hypothyroidism is levothyroxine. I think I said that right. If I didn't, correct me. I was taking that at first, but I noticed when I was taking that, like I started breaking out into these massive hives. And I'm like, man, how am I gonna function and feel normal again if I can't even take the medication that they say goes with this type of disease that I have? And I just went back to the doctor, explained that I've been breaking out. She told me to stop taking the medication, and she said, we're gonna get you on Trinosant. Now, jammers, my insurance and most insurances don't cover this medication. You know how much it is a box? $500. But thanks to the RX card, you can get 3 boxes, which is 3 months worth, for $100. So I don't even use my insurance to get this medication. But what makes this particular medication better than the generic, it's not filled with other ingredients, inactive ingredients. It's like pure, it's very clean. It's a clean medication. So jammers, what I have noticed since I've had hypothyroidism, because Hashimoto's disease is a form of hypothyroidism, I noticed that my hair has been thinning out. You know, I dieted a lot, of course, that didn't help, but my hair is not as full as it used to be. And I've been doing some research, and it says that Hashimoto's disease, hypothyroidism, it like affects your hair growth, it thins it out, even the medication can thin it out. I mean, it just depends on who you are. It does different things. I also notice now when I drink, I can't even tolerate that much alcohol, which is a good thing, but that I used to before. Like, I can only drink a couple drinks and that's it, because if not, I'm down for the next day. Like I can't function. So my body can't take certain kind of things that it used to take before I found out I had Hashimoto's disease. So it like completely changed my life. I'm having to eat certain kind of ways. I've added more iodine to my life. I used to eat just sea salt, the pink sea salt, but that doesn't have the iodine in it. So I've had to switch it up and go to that. I've been eating more seafood, trying to eat healthier things that are for that, because like they say tofu is not good with Hashimoto's. Like the things that you would think that would be good for Hashimoto's, such as kale and stuff like that, they say that like really triggers Hashimoto's disease. So I've had to like cut a lot of things out, even healthy things out, to be able to just feel comfortable. And now I'm on this medication now, and this medication is working quite well. I have a little bit more of the energy that I had. I don't fully have it, and the doctor wants to like up my medication, but then again, if she ups it, I have more of a chance of hair thinning, and all that stuff bothers me, because now I have to live with this for the rest of my life. Like, it can't go away. Like, this is a forever thing. So every single day when I wake up, I have to take this medication, and I can't eat. I have to take the medication and wait 30 minutes to an hour before I start eating, so that my thyroid can start kicking in and my metabolism can start kicking in. Now, jammers, my metabolism used to be like, I could eat anything and everything and work out and I'll be good to go. Like, now I have to watch what I eat, work out even harder, and just be precautious. But my life has changed, and I wanted to share this story with you guys because my hair has changed, and also the dyeing didn't help, of course. But you know, I wanted to try dyeing my hair different colors because I never dyed my hair platinum blonde, and I never did all those wild colors growing up. I just wanted to get it out of my system, you know. Now I'm cool and kosher with just leaving it one color, letting it grow out, and being happy with what God gave me. So if you have any questions about this, make sure to hit me up on my social media site at Cassidy on Instagram. I've been living with this for about, I would say, a year now. Fortunately, my doctor gave me a medication that was like 50 milligrams, so right off top, it kicked in and it got things normalized. Some people, they have to keep going up or they go back down and they shift the milligram levels, but the first try, boom, like we got my thyroid levels intact. And how they do that is like every 3 months, you have to constantly keep getting your blood drawn, and they check your TSH levels, your T4 levels. And if everything's the same, they keep you on that medicine. If it's elevated or lower, they'll shift your milligrams depending on what your results are. So it's just something that I have to live with, and I'm gonna push through it. I'm gonna keep fighting it, you know, that urge of wanting to sleep and things like that. And you know, it's just, you gotta like change your mindset. When I found out I had this, I was like, you know, the expectancy of living is very good. Look at my grandma, she's 99, she's still living. Like, you know what, it's just a bump on the road, but I'm gonna push through it, and I'm gonna continue to just keep going and eat as healthy as I can. So I just really wanted to share something with you guys about Hashimoto, living with Hashimoto's, how it makes you feel. The main thing for me is I was feeling real fatigued, you know, lethargic. I wasn't like the J Cass, it's like bubbly and stuff like that. And that really bothered me because I'm a very energetic person, and my son is a boy and he's 4 now, so he's like, phew, he's super fast. So I'm happy that I'm on the proper medication and taking care of what I have. And you know, you just have to continue to work harder. You have to work out harder, eat healthier. You have to actually change your way of living. With this, I had to change my way of living. I can't just, I love me some cheese, jammers, but I can't just eat all the cheese I can. Just certain foods can trigger the thyroid, and I just do things in moderations. I used to literally eat cheese every single day. I can't do that no more. It is what it is, but I wanted to share with you guys about Hashimoto's. Again, if you have any questions, hit me up, and thank you so much for tuning in to Jam TV. If you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you're not part of the family, never too late. Smash that sub button along with that notification bell so you know when further videos are coming out. And thank you so much for tuning into Jam TV. And again, if you haven't voted for J Cass for Maxim Front Cover Magazine, click on the link below to vote for me. You can do it through Facebook, free vote, or you can put a credit card in for $1. It goes away. It's a pending transaction. They just want to make sure you're a real person. Do it that way, and then you're set. Or you can give some warrior votes to go to the wounded warriors to help the veterans that fought in the war, and also it goes to your girl J Cass. Thank you so much for tuning in to Jam TV. On behalf of my husband, Busy Bone, and baby Jam, and our family, we appreciate each and every one of you guys, and stay tuned for more episodes. Bye guys.